It seems that quite a few people are missing from your entourage. I assume that in the chaos of the festival, some of them missed the message about the meeting point, Commander. Alas, there's no time to wait for the others. We must attack now. Whoever these mages are, they're up to no good. The longer we wait, the more time we give them, and we're right under their noses. They could notice us at any moment.
I don't know where they are, but I don't like any of this. We need to press on. Either we'll find out our friends are already here, or we'll meet up with them later and give them grief for making us worry.
Maybe they got lost. It's easy to get lost in these stone cities. Really, really easy.
Your people are not little children. They don't need adult supervision. Even if they are in trouble, they can get themselves out of it.
Have you seen how much attention we've been showered with today? I could barely get away from my customers. I didn't want to deprive them of my company.
According to some rough calculations, right now your assistants may be in one of 114 places in the city, or one of more than 10,000 other locations throughout Avestan. If you want, I can list them all.
The Eagle Watch will handle the search once we're done with this lair. There are thousands of people in the city. Anything could have happened, good or bad. Yes, onward.
We should move. Follow if you dare.
Demons and their minions don't put this much effort into their costumes and ritual sites. This is something new.
I've been on pins and needles all day, expecting trouble, and now it's happened. Only, it's not demons who are attacking us, it's cultists.
Ah, Commander. I admit we weren't expecting you here, but your arrival is most fortuitous.
That's Morale Her.
A polymorph spell. I should have known.
Ugh, I hate having fur in my mouth. You have been brought to us by the will of our god. The festival is over for you. We will take you to our lord. From now on, your life belongs to him alone. We are humble servants of the greatest of gods, the only one worthy of worship. Gah, I've been in cat form for too long.
Our agents have infiltrated Canobris. The gates, the square, the temple. We are everywhere. Our lord has something for you. Let's call it a business proposal. An offer you will not be able to refuse. That is all I will tell you. The living god, the wisest and strongest of all, master of the 31 steps. We are here by the will of Razmir, and we won't leave until that will is fulfilled.
Wow! Hey, Chief! Razmir's that little god who rules over a whole kingdom. Why do you think he has it in for you? Jealous of your fame, maybe?
Commander, Razmir was not invited to Canabris, nor were any Razmiran diplomats. These spies are here unlawfully.
The Lord Razmir ordered us to seize you, not to bring you in for a friendly chat. We will carry out his command.
Oh, they'll regret this.
You should have run.
Aparane sente.
Eso, Oxy, Yas.
Arti, go. Arti, go.
T, go.
Magritium Turinus.
This will hurt.
T, go.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
T, go.
Arti, go.
Don't hold back.
T, go.
Esme, Axe, Yas.
Clawing time!
Arti,
Strike! Your flesh wound. Could this happen?
Cover me, all right?
Into the fray!
Esme, Axe, Yas.
They don't know how fragile they are.
You should have run.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
The light, take you!
I'll remove this obstacle.
This will hurt.
Cultists of Razmir. Now there's a group I never expected to see in Canabras.
Not a day's rest. As soon as you stop to catch your breath, new cultists are breathing down your neck.
I've heard an entire nation worships him. They think he's a god in the flesh. Ooh, creepy guy.
Razmir. Razmir. The name rings a bell. As if I used to know it, but forgot. Well, if I forgot, It can't have been important.
Well, they're no threat to us anymore. The Eagle Watch has proved its worth once again.
Cultists again, and such boring ones. Couldn't they come up with something more interesting to build a cult around? Like a cult of carousels. Oh, or maybe kites!
If Razmir and cultists are really looking for you, Commander, then things are bad. I don't know what they want from you, but Razmir is a cruel tyrant with the resources of an entire country at his command. Whatever he's up to, it's nothing good. A living god. At least that's what all of Razmir thinks. In my opinion, he's just another arrogant tyrant whose only real achievement was managing to gain control of a weak nation in the River Kingdoms. He's ambitious, greedy, and powerful, but otherwise an ordinary man. Well, they weren't looking for a cozy chat, that's for sure. Maybe Razmir means to kill you, but I can't imagine why he'd want to. Razmir proclaimed himself a god. His people revere him, worship him, offer prayers to him, just like cultists. From what I understand, their cult does not engage in bloody rituals, the summoning of dark entities from other planes, or other such vileness. But at the end of the day, they're still followers of some power-hungry usurper masquerading as a god. Their magic was probably the source of your impersonator's powers up on that stage. I wouldn't be surprised if there are other agents in the city posing as you. Personally, I'd be surprised if this incident led to any real conflict. Mendev's already got its hands full fighting the Abyss. And besides, the cultists were cautious, and presumably hoped to remain unnoticed. Still, the fact that they were tracking you specifically is disturbing. It's possible, but no more possible than your comrade simply getting lost in the crowd. I'll try to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. I'll raise the alarm among my people. There must be other cultists in the city. We will find them. Commander, you can still enjoy the festival while we're busy searching, but stay on your guard and be ready for anything.
I'm off. I do what I must. I'm always ready. I'm gone. We do it my way.
And now, the main event of the day. Please welcome the Knight Commander. I'd like to invite all the Knight Commanders to come nearer the stage for the judging of the best Knight Commander impersonator. Please step forward. Hurry up! It won't take long. You'll be partying with your friends and companions again in no time.
Wait a minute. Do you see that mask? Oh, they tricked us, the scum. They played us like a fiddle. Take a closer look. That carnival mask is a perfect match for the ones worn by Razmir's cultists. On the face of the Herald himself. Here we were looking for spies who'd managed to sneak into the festival, and they were the ones organizing it all along. I'll say, he's challenging you, Commander, in full view of everyone, but so that no one but you realizes what's going on. He's talking about your companions. He's just announced right on stage that he's the one who kidnapped them. He has your entire party hostage. I made a mistake. We took all possible measures to ensure that no demons or demon worshippers could sneak into the festival. We didn't consider ordinary spies. Of course. But it's too early to give up. So the Razmiri cultists took us by surprise. Too bad. I still have some contingency plans up my sleeve. You have no choice. He's taken hostages. What he said about the festival guests, you understood what he meant, right? He's threatening to kill them if you don't show yourself. Who knows how many disguised cultists there are in this crowd. Go ahead, Commander. I've got your back.
Let's give a round of applause to our participants. How much effort has gone into these costumes? How much talent and ingenuity? But only one will be the winner. Only one will get the prize. A journey into the wonderful world of luxury. Let's hear it for the contestants. This is our winner. Come up to the stage, Commander. First prize, Commander. Be proud. Few are given such an honor. You have earned a personal audience with me, the living god, Razmir himself. You'd best keep quiet, Knight Commander. We'll talk later, face to face. What's this? Oh, it seems I underestimated you. I suppose I can answer a question or two, but let's not interrupt the spectacle. No need to worry our audience unnecessarily. And certainly no need to waste my precious time. All right, a short sermon for the unenlightened. Before you stands a living deity, the patron of luxury, law, and obedience, the great Razmir, ruler of Razmir. You may bow, don't bother. After all, people talk about you as if you are a myth incarnate. One could say you're almost my equal. In Dresden, your citadel, we'd have talked on your terms. Before entering into any negotiations, I always try to secure the most advantageous position for myself. As a fellow strategist, I'm sure you understand. What I want is for us to speak privately, away from prying eyes. You don't want your secret to become public knowledge, do you? Let the crowd believe their fairy tale about their mythical hero. It's good for them. Let's finish the show, and we'll do the negotiations backstage. Nothing untoward for now. They're my guests. Merely insurance in case you decide to put up a fight. I give you my word. If our negotiations proceed peacefully, I will return all of you safely to Canabras. A wise decision, Commander. I will be glad to welcome you to my palace. And so, here is our winner. And here is her prize.
Lon, can you please explain why mortals insist on so many different forms of address? Sir, madam, my lord? I can barely keep track of them all.
You know, I ask myself that same question. I think it's just a stupid Uplander custom. Sometimes I get the feeling that mortals make their language as complicated and confusing as possible to make outsiders easy to spot.
Commander, I'm glad to see you've made it this far. Even though we're trapped in the enemy's palace, this secluded room looks like a good place to catch our breath. If you or your companions need rest, this is the best place for it. Secrets of the subtle art of disguise. I've worn thousands of guises in my life, and I can't always be a tiefling. We find ourselves in Razmir's palace. Whether we're in Razmirin or another of his palaces, I'm unsure. Grand halls full of fanatics. I can't say how dangerous these cultists are, but there are plenty of them out there, so be careful. Some cultists try to abduct the Crusade commander, and then she disappears into a collapsing portal. I had to follow you. To my shame, no. I've not managed to figure it out. But there's always a way out if you look hard enough. Razmir's lackeys wanted to make your abduction look like part of the show. It's clear they don't want everyone knowing you're missing. Most likely the townspeople are still celebrating, oblivious to what has transpired. Be careful, Commander.
I'm gone. There's something here. Interesting. That was easy. We do it my way. A trivial task.
Well, well, look who finally decided to show up. Neophytes, I take it. I suppose the splendor of this palace has left you completely stunned, huh? You can stare at it some more later. Come and eat before the food runs out. While you're busy gawping, your brothers and sisters are clearing the table. Oh, may the living God save me from neophytes. You must learn to distinguish who is who by the details on their masks and robes. Otherwise, you'll quickly become confused. I'm Valestri, your superior. Now, are there any more questions? Or are we going to eat? Today is a special day. Reverend Knubbo himself has come to us with a sermon. The great Razmir granted him infinite wisdom and the gift of healing. While we are enjoying bodily food here, there is a spiritual feast in the opposite hall. When you've had enough of one, you can go taste the other. Isn't it wonderful? Mind it. I love it. The makeup, the illusions. You are an example to all neophytes. But of course, walking around the palace without a mask and robe is improper. As soon as you finish your meal, go change your clothes. Wait just a minute. How can you say such a thing? Your brothers and sisters in faith prepare a meal and invite you to the table, and you refuse? Do you mean to disrespect us? Maybe you mean to disrespect our faith, too? And Razmir himself? Don't ever do that again. You were told to sit down and eat, so sit down and eat! Are you joking? If there was a massacre here, we would have heard something, wouldn't we? Not funny. Figured it out, have you? To arms, faithful servants of Razmir! The enemy is here! May the might of our faith crush the wicked! Close ranks!
Don't hold back.
Gong. Gong. Ari. Ti. Gong.
You soul.
I will resist!
You've crossed the wrong mark.
It seems I've made a mistake. It seems I've made a mistake.
Gong.
Strike!
Ti. Gong.
I will rip you in halves.
Prepare yourself!
You won't survive me.
Trouble?
No reason to pause. A bright future awaits us.
Follow if you dare.
Together, we stand.
I'm off. I do what I must.
You moron! Who limps like that? If you keep slacking, I'll break your legs for real. Maybe then you'll finally look convincing. We're done here. Go rehearse. We have 2 more miraculous healings today. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? A new acolyte, it seems. You certainly look promising. Are you dressed up for some special mission? It's a good costume, don't get me wrong, but you're supposed to worship in a robe and mask. All right, you're just beginning your journey. What do you want? Guidance, healing, or maybe a blessing? Oh, I know. You probably want to make a generous donation in the name of the great Razmir, a noble impulse of the soul, truly holy. Who doesn't know me? I am Reverend Nubbo, a humble servant of the great Razmir. Everyone wants to hear my sermons, and when they do, they are forever changed. How many times have I been told, "Oh, Reverend Nubbo, your sermon has turned my life around"? You want to change your life, don't you? You want a beautiful mask and a high-ranking robe? Then miss no sermons and spare no gold for donations. And bring your friends. The more you bring, the faster you'll rise through the ranks. A service for the chosen. I don't know who usually conducts weekly sermons here, but this week I, a priest of the 25th step, was invited. I once preached for 3 days in a row. Everyone was crying so much that we were knee-deep in tears. Each of my sermons is an unmissable event. By the way, as a token to remember this event, you will soon be able to buy a unique blessed amulet from me. Today, I am talking about the 2 types of gold. The gold of faith, which is kept in the soul, and the gold of earth, which lies in the purse. One cannot exist without the other. Razmir grants wealth to those who are faithful, and punishes the faithless with poverty. To get rich, both spiritually and financially, you need to follow 7 simple rules. As for what they are, I will tell you in a separate sermon, for a separate donation. Fighting? Within the walls of this sacred monastery, the only battle being waged is a spiritual one, against one's unbelief, laziness, and negative thinking. First, I preached a sermon. Then we sang a hymn on the steps to prosperity. No outside noise would dare enter this hall and disturb our pious concentration. If you were meant to know that, you'd already know, wouldn't you? You have a way with words. Fine, it's not a big secret anyway. These mirrors were created by the great Razmir to make it easier for his faithful servants to move between his numerous palaces. A portal is hidden in each of these mirrors, but which mirror leads where is a secret few people know. Help! Heathens! Heretics! Help! They're killing us!
Endure this!
You should have run.
Guide my hand.
This is not an option!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I will crush them.
Make every strike count!
This will hurt. A trivial task. I'm gone. There's something here. We do it my way. Follow if you dare. That was easy. I'm off.
We are the light! They are the darkness!
Don't hold back!
I will resist!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The light! Take you!
Come at me, scum.
Strike! A trivial task. I do what I must. I'm gone. We do it my way. Follow if you dare. I'm off. It's time to act.
Hearken to me, my faithful. The time has come to prove your faith. The enemy is already here, within these sacred walls. What villainy opposes us? What treachery? This heathen snuck in here under the pretext of peaceful negotiations and massacred our brothers and sisters. Gather your faith into a fist and strike a crushing blow against this heretic. The wicked love to twist the truth. She broke in here, committed a massacre, and now she's painting herself as an innocent victim. What shall we say to that, my children? What awaits the enemies of the righteous faith? Death! 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 Cover your ears, my children, so that the blasphemy from these godless lips does not defile your hearts. Remember that any accusation is a confession when it comes from the mouth of the wicked. The godless are forever trying to find their own sins in the faithful. Watch and learn, Commander. This is how you command a crowd. When they look at me, they see a deity. They believe in me, and that makes me a god. Ah! The beast is scared and has sheathed its claws. She realizes that she is doomed, and now tries to bargain for her salvation. It's too late. Nothing can save you from the divine wrath of Razmir. To battle, my children, prove your faith. You are invincible. I am the living God, and I am with you.
They will break against our resolve.
Survive me.
Ari, T, go. Go.
You should have run. Prepare yourself.
No glory without risk!
Ari, T, go.
Endure this!
This will hurt.
Kneel before me.
you so!
Make every strike count.
Don't hold back.
You cannot win! I am the living god! You are a disappointment. You promised me the Knight Commander's power. I gave you unlimited resources. I let you speak in my name. And what do you have to show for it? Master, I am so close to victory. I have the Commander within my grasp. I will not fail you. I just need a little more time.
Well, well, another Razmir. How many of you are there? Beneath those robes, are you each secretly 3 little Razmirs stacked on top of each other?
An imposter? Not exactly. The key to any kind of power, even divine power, is delegation. My servants are an extension of myself, despite their occasional incompetence.
Spare us your lectures. This little circus show of yours makes it clear you know nothing about leadership.
That will need to wait. First, I have to decide what to do with the 2 of you. Forgive me if I find that unlikely. I am beyond your reach. And you're far too busy with the world wound to start a war with Razmarin right now. As for him, well... No! Please, Great One! Let me finish this! I will bring you the Commander's power! I swear it on my life! A serious oath indeed. Very well. I will give you one last chance. Do not fail me again. I will grant you the power of my tears. Now you will be victorious. Thank you, Great One. I won't disappoint you.
This will be quick. Strike!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
You should have run. I am your end.
I will defend my dreams.
This will hurt.
Your peace.
We'll crush them.
You won't survive me.
Don't hold back!
Press the attack!
Come at me, scum!
What a disappointing outcome. I must apologize profusely for involving you in such an unfortunate situation. Very well then, I will explain. I've been following your exploits for some time, ever since I heard about that extraordinary event in Canabras. I was immediately fascinated by the power you possessed, and by the fact that no one but you seemed to understand its true nature. I wanted to learn the secrets of your magic. At first, I planned to offer you a deal, but my servant devised a plan to take your magic from you instead. As you can see, his plan has failed catastrophically. However, perhaps we can still come to an agreement. I want you to reveal the secret of your so-called mythic heroism. Personally, I don't believe in myths, but I do believe in money. I was able to partially reproduce your powers, but at great cost. How did you manage to convince half of Avestan that you were chosen for some special destiny? Tell me the truth, and I will be very generous. I said nothing of the sort. Millions believe in my divinity. I would never deceive my followers. Yes, of course, and I'm really a living god. Please, Commander, it is just us here. There is no need to pretend. Sell me the secret to your power. I'll pay you a fair price. No, I don't understand. What you are doing, it shouldn't be possible. I can understand now why you did not wish to reveal your secrets. I certainly would not if I were in your place. Very well then. If I cannot tempt you with my offer, there is nothing else I can do. It seems I don't have a choice. I will open a portal for you. Do not worry. But first, I want to make amends on behalf of my dim-witted servant. My palace and its treasures are at your disposal. Money, magic items, take whatever you want. Please accept this as compensation for any inconvenience caused by my servant. I believe it should be sufficient payment to settle any associated restitutory obligations. I ask only one thing. Please do not touch the mask worn by my late servant. It has a special symbolic meaning. He must be buried in this mask in accordance with religious traditions. Thank you. As a token of my appreciation, please accept this gift. And now, as I said, the palace is yours to plunder. When you're finished, let me know, and I'll send you back home. Be my guest. Return here once you're finished, and I will open the portal.
I do what I must. I'm gone. We do it my way.
Are you satisfied, Commander? Please, don't be shy. Take whatever you want. It's not like I can stop you. You can even strip the marble from the walls. Or are you ready to return home? Goodbye. I hope I never see you again.
With this mess behind us, we can finally relax, right, Commander? I understand. The commander of the Crusade probably has a new adventure every day. And now I suggest we go to the Defender's Heart. The Eagle Watch and I have reserved a place for you there to relax after today's adventures.
Commander, we can hardly start the evening without you. Will you join us?
Ah, my commander. I must admit that I was waiting for you to come over. I have prepared a little trick for you. Did you like it? In that case, raise a glass to me and express your praise in a toast. To me.
Follow if you dare.
I've never prepared a festive banquet before. May I help?
I will slice the bread.
The cook guards his food like a she-bear with her cubs. I respect that.
Can I try it? Hey, hands off. It isn't time yet.
I don't need any help, and no stealing food.
I've always liked kitchens. They're warm, and the people who work in them are kind, even if they do sometimes grumble.
Cooking is an art form. The plates are the canvas, and food is the paint this venerable cook transforms into a painting.
But you can't eat paintings. Or can you?
I'm standing watch, so that nothing goes missing and no enemies sneak past. Fine, I'm just peckish. When will the food be ready?
I stuffed myself already in the square. I thought that food would last me a week, but it smells so good in here that my stomach, changed my mind.
I am preparing food for your celebration, and they are distracting me!
Oh, can I do that?
Food should be shared, not eaten alone on the sly.
My mind completely agrees, but my stomach protests.
Is that for me? So good!
That's right! No need to be loitering in my kitchen!
I'm off.
Commander, I am enjoying myself. An old man like me is happy to be among people and to see that they're doing well. Besides, the Eagle Watch is still on duty, just as I am. Not at all. I noticed a series of strange connections between a couple of officials, knights, and ordinary workers. As a result of a complicated investigation, I came across a large cultist cell. I infiltrated it and destroyed it from the inside. Irabeth was so impressed with my work that she knighted me, and later entrusted me with the management of the whole Canabris chapter of the Eagle Watch. I owe her a great deal. It's only thanks to people like them that Mendiv hasn't yet fallen to the demons. In the few short years I've known them, they've saved more lives than many other Crusaders and Inquisitors have in their whole careers. No, I was born southeast of the Wound, in Undarin. My city was one of the first to fall to the demons' onslaught. For many years, those beasts used its barnyards as pens for mortals bound for the abyss. I don't remember my mother. I think she was a cultist. As a short-sighted boy, I fell in with some brave souls who believed they could drive the demons from our hometown. When the demons found and massacred them, I fled here. I've always thought that my place was near the Wound. I couldn't and wouldn't run from it. You too, Commander.
I do what I must.
Razmir didn't prove to be much of a challenge. I could have taken him down with both hands tied behind my back.
Yeah. Any fight you win is a good fight. A pearl of wisdom to treasure from Brother Woljif.
Not so. As I remember it, we had a quarrel with a neighboring clan back in the old days. There was a patch of wood where they hunted, but we needed the timber to build our houses. One thing led to another, and we were at each other's throats. Blood was spilled, and we were looking at a genuine blood feud where neither side would rest until the other drew their last breath. Erwa saved us all that day. He challenged their god to a duel and wrestled him to the ground. Oh, what a victory that was! We became blood brothers with that clan afterward.
I once fleeced a merchant and then pinned it on a friend of mine. When someone else gets tossed in the slammer instead of you, that's what I call a victory.
You're truly a lost cause. There is no teaching you.
That's right. But I never rat out my partners in crime. Lo and behold, I picked your pocket while we were talking about Razmir. Here, you're welcome.
You sneaky weasel.
I'm gone.
This is unforgivable. This armor is over 50 years old, and it hangs here for all to see, like a trophy, safe and sound. Most definitely. Everything and everyone in this world has a purpose. The purpose of armor is to protect the wearer. Hanging it here shows disrespect for the skill of the armorer who forged it. Mindlessly glorifying the past is for the old. I deal in facts. The armor's of excellent quality, which means the blacksmith who forged it was a master of their craft. Yet this armor is gathering dust on a tavern wall, which means the blacksmith was poor and unknown. Based on this, I can assume there were many such blacksmiths in the past. What we now consider master craftsmanship was once commonplace. This is logical, perhaps even partially true. But I'm sure my fastidiousness benefits our cause. My job as a subordinate is to point out opportunities. Your job as commander is to accept or reject my observations. I find this approach effective.
We do it my way.
Come, girl. Since that misunderstanding with Razmir has concluded, I need you for an experiment. Or was he called something else? Not that it matters. Give me your expert opinion. What types of alcohol should never be mixed? What? Which one? Ah, but of course not. I mean, yes, but not right away. Everyone knows that alcohol burns. I want to test a theory that mixing different types of alcohol increases combustibility. Perhaps today I will invent an explosive that could demolish half of Canabris. And leave such a grand discovery undiscovered? Never. The choice has been made. Let us proceed to the practical part of the experiment. Though I must note the lack of an explosion, it does look pretty. I declare this experiment a partial success.
Follow if you dare.
To everything good that exists on Golarion. To kindness, warmth, friendship, and everything else that helps us get through the difficult moments in life.
Good words. And true, too. To our ancestors and their glorious memory. To the wisdom they passed down to us through the generations. Without them, we would not exist.
Bottoms up!
To the joys in life. For some, there's sophisticated joys, like mutual understanding or recognition, while others find joy in a square meal. Everyone has their own joys, but we all rejoice equally.
Come on, friend. Give us a proper toast.
Ah, that was beautiful. Let's have another.
I will happily drink to that, and more than once.
Great company and great toasts. What more could you ask for?
Are we sure this isn't a drinking contest?
Whew. There. I'm fine. Good old Sela is fine.
Oof, I'm seeing double. No more mead for me, thank you.
Don't let the beer win. I think it's about to overpower me. I hereby declare a truce with beer.
I'm off.
Don't be shy. Close your eyes and listen to the music, and your 2 feet will find a way.
I will try one dance. Just don't let anyone look at me.
Hey, Chief! Check out my moves. It's so much fun. Have you seen how I twist my tail when I spin?
I am having so much fun. Will you dance with me?
All succubi know how to dance, but that dance isn't suitable for this evening. So, I created a new dance.
Yes, just like that.
It's so nice to dance with you. It turns out I really miss dancing, and I didn't even realize it.
Your golden eyes shine brighter than the sun.
A mediocre effort. I have heard countless compliments about my eyes, and about a third of them involved comparisons to the sun. I give it 2 out of 10.
Your hair is like the sullen. Will you let me drown in it?
Not too bad. My hair is curly, and comparing it to the river is thematically opposite. That said, darling, being drowned by hair is the stuff of nightmares. But I shall add a point for self-sacrifice. 4 out of 10. Oh, Commander! Will you join us? A contest for the best compliment about me. Naturally. I'll treat the winner to a cocktail. Nicely done. You have put me in an awkward position. If I reject such a compliment, I shall look like an insensitive villain. Many people strive to appear better than they really are, and a compliment plays on that desire. But I am not one of them. and I do not care if I appear insensitive. 5 out of 10. Unfortunately, your compliment was not part of the competition. No cocktail for you.
I'm going.
Commander, I challenge you to a game of dice.
Shall we play? Will you test your luck against mine?
1,000 gold pieces says you cannot beat me.
You are just in time, girl. I have analyzed this game, and now I know exactly how to win.
I'm playing for money. If I win, the 1,000 gold pieces will be mine. And I never lose.
After what happened the last time, I stopped playing for money. So if I win, the loser has to crow like a rooster.
If I win, the loser has to rewrite my encyclopedia in elegant cursive.
I already have everything I need. I am just buying entertainment at the risk of losing something insignificant. What else am I supposed to do at this celebration? Get drunk? Dance a little jig? Ah.
A well-deserved victory. I took into account the angle of the cup when shaking and the trajectories of the dice inside. My calculation was perfect. Really? But why didn't anyone tell me this before? Though there is a possibility I was told, but decided the information was of little importance.
Not bad. I'm lucky today. Not as lucky as you, Commander. But that's what the game is about.
Hand over your money, if you'll be so kind.
What? Oh, you cheater!
We do it my way.
My toast is to beauty. May we look for it in everything, and cherish it wherever it is found.
We should raise a glass to discipline, and to the hope that this buffoonery will end as soon as possible.
Drinking alcohol is irrational. Let us conduct an experiment on irrational behavior.
Chief! Can't sleep? I know how you feel. What do you mean? I ain't done nothing. It's nothing. Just for old time's sake. Well, I wanted to see if I've still got it. Anyway, it's not like I'm stealing from our people. Well, but it's not like they're our people, right? Besides, they barely have anything worth stealing. Maybe they won't notice anything is missing. But I don't even remember whose stuff this is. Right then.
Follow if you dare.
I have a question. How does Pharasma know whether to judge a soul, if there's a chance it may be resurrected in the future?
The answer to this question lies in the realm of faith, not understanding. You just need to believe in divine wisdom. Pharasma has existed for eternity. it will exist for just as long. She surely knows how to judge souls much better than we do.
My interest is purely personal. I could bribe the High Priest of Pharasma by donating a small fortune. In exchange, he would whisper to Pharasma to leave my soul alone until I am resurrected.
If I were Pharasma, I would categorize all souls, then set a waiting period for resurrection in direct proportion to their usefulness to Galarian. That's likely what she did.
I really wish it were true.
But what if no one loves the mortal?
To Saccharin, the world doesn't work like that.
I am categorically against this theory. There are known instances of individuals completely devoid of empathic connections being resurrected. These resurrections were successful. Next question. Why do the eggs of different breeds of hens have distinct colors?
I'm off. I do what I must. I'm gone.
Kidnappings, fighting, intrigue. Are all mortal celebrations like this? Fun. You know, it was fun. When the Troubles first started, I didn't even realize the celebrations had stopped. Still, it was a difficult day. For us. For you. How are you feeling? No, I didn't. That's not what I meant. There's something I'd like to ask you, but I want to know how you're feeling first. I don't want to be a burden. You never cease to amaze me, but I'm glad you're in good spirits. I wanted to ask, to propose something. Not a crusade, of course, but I thought we could go for a walk. Just the two of us. I want to visit the Temple of Desna, and I'd like you to come with me. Will you, please? I'm not sure, I hadn't considered that. But shouldn't a temple to the Great Dreamer be open at night? We should find out. No, not really. I can't fully explain it, but I think I need to see the temple with my own eyes, even if just for a moment. It's important to me. The temple is special to me, and so are you. I'd like you to be there with me. Planned? No, I don't have anything planned. Should I make plans? A meal, or maybe a surprise, or a trap? No, there won't be any traps. I promise. Let's go. I'm finally here, with you. It's even better than I imagined. I've never felt this way before. My heart is so full of many different emotions. Peace, freedom, hope, and something else. This is where you first heard me, remember? I never imagined that I would come here myself someday, as a mortal, not a demon. And I never dared to dream that I would be standing here with someone who loves me. I want you to know, You are the reason I'm here today. I could never have become mortal without your help. I would not have taken my place in this big and wondrous world if you had not stood by my side. But you showed me the way. You helped me stay on the path and not stray. You taught me what it means to be mortal. I couldn't imagine a life in this world without you. You mean everything to me. You are my whole world. No, the goddess's gentle hand guided me in the right direction, but you helped me stay the course. It was a long and difficult path. I took the first steps, but I would not have reached the end without you. Yes, I know. You are a miracle. You walk through the world, and Elysium follows in your wake. You have done so much good, and I know you will do so much more. You make the world a better place. Yet, still, I'm afraid. I fear for us, for our future. But that doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't have these fears. I have found love, and all my dreams have come true. So why am I still afraid? Is something wrong with me? Really? So it's normal for mortals to feel this way, even when they're happy. Wait. Does that mean you're afraid of something? But that's impossible. You won't lose me. But if I am ever lost, I will do everything I can to find myself again. I will overturn the plains to make my way back to you. But I do understand. You fear something you have no need to fear, just as I do. Thank you, I needed to hear that. It's important for me to know that these fears are normal for mortals. Still, I can't help but wonder, what does the future hold for us? It's a wonderful dream. I don't know if it will come true, but thinking about it makes me happy too. And I love you. Just saying the words fills me with happiness.